All right, so step number 1. Today it has a coefficient in front of the radical. That's how it's different. So first of all, we're going to simplify the square root. So I'm going to factor 324 down. Into its prime factorizations. We're going to bring this 3 down. We don't want to lose it. We're going to circle doubles. We're going to roll doubles to break out of jail in Monopoly. So in the double here, if you're in jail Monopoly, only one pawn comes out. So we're going to have a 2 that comes out. These don't have partners, so they're going to stay inside the radical. And then you just clean it up. So we have 6 square root 6. Let's try number 2. 5 square root of 32. So again, we're going to bring that 5 down. We don't want to lose it. We're going to factor 32 down into its prime factors. So we do 8 and 4. Bring it all the way down. Bring all these 2's down. We don't want to leave any stragglers behind. We're going to roll doubles. So 1 man comes out of this group. 1 man comes out of this group. He doesn't have a partner. He stays in. And then we clean it up. So we get 5 times 2 times 2 more. So 20 square root 2. All right. We're going to jump down to number 6. Rationalizing a denominator. We cannot leave, it's not proper to leave a radical in the bottom of a fraction. So we're going to do what's called rationalizing. So we can't have any square roots here. This is an irrational number because if I put square root of 6 in the calculator, we get this decimal that keeps going forever and ever. And there's no rhyme or reason to it. There's no pattern to it. So it's, the square root of 6 is irrational. We want this number to be a nice number. We want it to be rational, which means that the decimal will either terminate or the decimal will continue forever and ever, but it repeats, like 0.3 repeating. Okay? So before we tackle rationalizing, we're going to think about a few things. First of all, 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 1, 3. 4 times 1, 4. If I multiply any number by 1, it doesn't change its value. So I don't really want to change the value of this number. I just want it to look different. Like 2 4s is the same as 1/2. These are equivalent. They're the same. They represent the same quantity, the same value, but they just look different. The other thing that we want to think about is how we can write 1. So like 2 over 2 is 1. 3 over 3 is 1. Well, we could also say the square root of 6 over the square root of 6 is 1. So I can multiply this by the square root of 6 over 6. I'm essentially multiplying by 1. So as to, I won't change the value of this fraction. Okay? This is what we call rationalizing. We're going to get rid of this square root in the bottom. So I'm going to multiply across. Square root of 6 times the square root of 6 is the square root of 36. And then we clean it up. So 4 root 6 over square root of 36 is nice and perfect. And then we want to reduce fractions if possible. The numbers on the outside. 4 and 6 are both divisible by 2. So 2 square root of 6 over 3. You can check your answer in the calculator. If you type these two quantities in the calculator, they should come out to be the same. Let's do that. Okay, so if we type this in, 4 divided by, you always want to put your denominator in parentheses. Do this. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, sorry, I had a little trouble with those parentheses. So if I hit enter, all right, it should be equivalent to what we got, 2 square root 6 divided by And then we put that denominator in. And see, we get the same digits. So they're equivalent, they just look different. They have the same value. Okay, let's try one more. Let's look over there at, let's look at number 8. 12 over, oh, I'm sorry, that's not number 8. Number 8 was the one that we did in class. So 5, 3, square root of 7. So we're going to multiply by 1, essentially, but we're going to write 1 as the square root of 7 over 7. You multiply by the radical in the bottom. We're going to multiply across. And then we clean up. So we have 5 square root of 7. The square root of 49 is 7. So don't forget that 3 that was there to begin with. All right, so your homework was to do the evens on the double-sided page, front and back.